Warren Buffett, Successful Investor Series Book 1, a biography of Warren Buffett and his journey, early life, beginnings, education, and main business. Authors and illustrators, Chen and Shao. Reviewer, Sophie Young.
Early life. Warren Buffett was born on August 30th, 1930, in Omaha, Nebraska. Buffett's father, Howard, worked as an agent and served as a U.S. representative. His mother was Layla Stahl Buffett. Buffett was the second of three children. He had a natural love for money and business matters early in his childhood, and he was known to be able to add giant numbers in his head.
Buffett frequently visited his father's stock brokerage search as a toddler and wrote down the prices of stocks in the workplace. At 11 years, he created his first investment, buying 3 shares of City Service for $38 per share. The stock quickly dipped to $27. Rather than selling it on impulse, Buffett held on to it until it grew and reached $40. He later regretted his choice because City Service grew to $200 a share. Buffett learned a valuable lesson from this investment: patience.
The beginnings. By the age of 13, Buffett was running his own business as a delivery boy and running his own horse racing publication. That very same year, he filed his first income tax return, claiming his bike as a $35 tax voucher. Buffett attended the United States President High School in Washington, D.C., where he thought of new ways to generate income. He purchased a second-hand video game console for $35. He then put it in a shop and earned profits that allowed him to shop for different machines. Buffett owned many toy machines in three different locations before he sold the business for $1,200.
Education. Buffett studied business at the University of Pennsylvania at the age of 16. He stayed there for 2 years. By the age of 20, he had nearly $10,000 from his childhood businesses. In 1951, Buffett received his degree in economic science at Columbia University, where he studied with a world-renowned investor, Benjamin Graham. Influenced by Graham's 1949 book, The Intelligent Investor, a book about investing techniques, Buffett sold out securities for Buffett, Falk and Company for 3 years, before working for 2 years as an associate analyst at Graham Newman Corporation.
His main business. His business, Buffett Partnership Ltd., was established in his hometown of Omaha in 1956. Using Graham's methods, he was effective in discovering undervalued businesses and became a millionaire. Berkshire Hathaway, a textile manufacturer, was one of Buffett's favorites. In the early 1960s, he started amassing stock, and by 1965, he had taken ownership of the business.
Instead of expanding the business by purchasing assets in media, insurance, and oil, he phased out its textile manufacturing division, Berkshire Hathaway. The Oracle of Omaha was so good that he even managed to transform seemingly bad investments into gold, most notably when he bought the scandal-plagued Salomon brothers in 1987. The Salomon brothers were involved in many scandals, one of them including the 1990s Treasury bond scandal, when they tried to buy more bonds than allowed by one buyer.
Buffett became a director of Coca Cola from 1989 to 2006 after Berkshire Hathaway made a major investment in the business. He has also worked for Citigroup Global Markets Holdings, Graham's holdings company, and the Gillette Company as a director. Both of these value investments turned out to be financially beneficial for Buffett. It made him over $1 billion. His donations. Warren Buffett has stated in the past that he will give away 85% of his net worth to the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation when he dies. This donation has become the most important act of charitable giving in U.S. history.
Buffett now. Today, Buffett boasts a net worth of $90 billion, and he plans to donate 99% of that money upon his death. He serves as a role model for the young generation of investors and inspires them to work hard and persevere. The end.